Hello and welcome everyone. Today's topic is strategic marketing in tourism and hospitality, and we will discuss learning outcome 3, evaluate the markets for new tourism and hospitality products and services. Can you see my screen? Can you hear my voice? Any issue? Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Who is consumer? Any idea? Any comments? Any idea?
Who buy products or services?
Yes, a consumer is an individual who exchange money or other resources to acquire goods and services for personal use or consumptions. Okay. So, what is consumer behavior decision making? Consumer behavior involves certain decisions, activities, ideas, or experiences that satisfy consumer needs and wants, according to Solomon and MR 1996. Consumer behavior, third edition. It is concerned with all activities directly involved in obtaining, consuming, and disposing of products and services, including the decision process that proceed and follow these actions. So basically, consumer behavior decision making encompasses the actions, thoughts, and experiences undertaken by individuals to fulfill their needs and desires. It involves all the steps involved in acquiring, using, and disposing of products and services, as well as the decision-making processes that precede and follow these actions. Uh, Tourism and its impact. Obviously, tourism is, significant socio-economic activity that involves complex interactions among tourists, tour operators, governments, and local communities. Environmental impact of tourism, despite being viewed as a relatively harmless form of development, tourism has substantial environmental footprint compared to everyday human activities. Research suggests that its impact on the environment is disproportionately large. Understanding tourism. Efforts to comprehend the phenomenon of tourism have led to the creation of models and broader explanation of tourist behavior. So these insights are then utilized to guide various stakeholders in managing tourists and mitigating their economic, social, and environmental impact. This is, defined by DACROP 2006. Any question, anyone or
No.
you? Okay. Uh, Next is consumer behavior and same, just continuously. Uh, Moutinho examined the social and psychological factors that influence how individuals behave when traveling. The goal is to create a model that explains tourist behaviors. Then Diamanchi and Horwitz explore four concepts: ego involvement, loyalty and commitment, family decision making, and novelty seeking to advance the study of consumer behavior in tourism. Their aim is to improve the methodology used in tourism research. Critically analyze theories of consumer decision making in tourism and hospitality. Hmm. Are defined by Yates 2001 as a process that leads to the commitment to an actions, the aim of which is to produce satisfying outcomes there are any number of analytical theories of models that attempt to explain this uh, building uh, building and Stevenson 1996 and Dakrop 2006. We distinguish between six moments of decision making theory. So just give me a second, Tolani. Sorry. So can you hear me, Tolani?
Yes.
Okay. Consumer decision making in tourism and hospitality involves a process that leads to taking actions with the aim of uh, achieving satisfying outcomes as defined by ATHE. So, uh, numerous analytical theories or models attempt to explain this process. Drawing for Stevenson 1996 and Dakrop 2006, six moments of decision-making theory can be distinguished. Classical theory, there are six theories are here: classical prospect theories, bounded rationality, contingent or adaptive, political and pragmatic, and naturalistic. So classic theory, this theory suggests that consumers make decisions based on rational analysis and evaluations of available options aiming to maximize utility or satisfaction. Prospect theory, according to this theory, consumers' decision-making processes are influenced by psychological factors such as risk aversion and loss aversion, leading to deviation from rational choice behavior. Then bounded rationality, including incrementalism. Bounded rationality suggests that consumer make decisions within the constraints of limited information and conjunctive resources. Incrementalism involves making small adjustments or changes to existing choices rather than considering all possible alternatives. Adoptive theories, political theory, and pragmatic and naturalistic theory. Adoptive theory process that decision-making processes are flexible and adaptive. Political theory suggests that decision making can be influenced by power dynamics, social relationships, and group dynamics, leading to collective decision making processes. Pragmatic and naturalistic theory approaches focus on practical and real world decision making processes, considering factors such as habits, routine, and environmental influences on consumer behavior. In a sense, these theories offers different perspectives on how consumer make decisions in tourism and hospitality, considering factors such as rationality, psychological influence, cognitive limitations, adaptability, social dynamics, and practical considerations. Classical concept of perspective analytical decision making. Classical concept of perspective analytical decision making are described by Edward 1954 and von Neumann and Morgenstern 1944 is commonly used to study everyday decision making processes. According to this concept, people engaged in systematic process of collecting and analyzing information when faced with the decision. They evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of each possible outcome. Eventually, they select the options that offers the best solution from a range of alternatives, considering their desired objectives. So this selected decision is considered optimal as it is based on their subjective assessment of expected utility as noted by McDaniel, 1993. In simpler term, the classical approach to decision making suggests that individuals carefully weigh the pros and cons of different choices before selecting the one they believe will best meet their goals. The decision is considered optimal because it is based on their subjective assessment of the expected benefits or utility associated with each option. Any question? Any?
No.
Okay. Hmm. Bounded rationality, Siret and March 1963-92, March and Simon 1954 offers a more realistic perspective on decision making according to this concept. Individuals make decisions based on the limits or constraints of their cognitive or obligatorized available informations rather than striving for optimal solutions. People aim for decisions that are good enough given their constraint. This means that they prioritize satisfying over optimization as suggested by Simon 1956. Basically, bounded rationality recognizes that individuals cannot always make perfect decisions due to limitations in their cognitive abilities and available informations. Instead, they strive for satisfactory solutions within these constraints, sometimes opting for incremental, changes rather than radical shifts. Uh, this contingent or adaptive decision making as discussed by Pine and Johnson's and Batman acknowledges the natural flexibility in problem solving processes. So here's, this is some explanation, simplified explanation. Individual employs various problem solving strategies based on their personal, traits, characteristics, and the specific context of the problem and social environment. The choice of problem solving approach is influenced by either economic consideration or cognitive basis according to Dick Kropp, 2006. Related concept with an adaptive decision-making theory is the political decision-making paradigm as described by Pettigrew 1973 and Pfeffer 1981 accommodates policies decision making in that it recognizes that most decisions are made in the context of groups. Uh, Contingent or adaptive decision making recognize that people adopt their problem solving strategies based on their individual states and the situation they are facing. Additionally, the political decision making paradigm acknowledge that decisions are often made within group setting, considering factors like power dynamics and group dynamics. Any question?
No.
Also, this model focuses on low tensions between different groups characterized by their identities or preferences are resolved through power relations as discussed by Dunsire 1986 and 93. Additionally, it involves the formation of coalitions as where it is. Yeah, just lost here. Yeah, formation of collation and the formation and collation. So it is involved the formation of collation as proposed by Sabatier 1998 and Jenkins Smith's 1973. This model basically examine how conflicts or disagreements between groups are managed often through the distribution of powers and the formation of alliances or coalitions among different groups or parties. Pragmatic view of decision making. This this emergence of postmodernism and with its deconstructivist approach advocated by Leutard 1984 and Rorty 1982 has introduced a more pragmatic perspective on decision making. This view, as discussed by Edward Porter 1992 and Porter and Wethrell 1987, is less, rigidly cognitive or cognitivist compared to previous viewpoints. According to the pragmatic view of decision making, reality is not singular. It varies depending on context and social constructions. Then casualty is often complex and unclear. Intentions are not reliable indicator of behaviors. Everything is context dependent and socially construct. Example of this paradigm in decision making theory is the garbage can model proposed by Cohen, March, and Olson 1972. This model accommodates real world uncertainty and ambiguity by using metaphorical language in this model. Uh, problem solution choice opportunity and decision makings are metaphorical dumped and connected based on their temporal proximity. Almost any solution can be associated with any problem as long as they consider at the same time. Naturalistic decision-making paradigm is often applied in studying decision-making is real-world setting, particularly those operating in hazardous work environment. The breakdown of this concept, this approach aims to provide detailed descriptions of the conversations and process involved in decision making, as well as the context in which decisions are made, while not explicitly postmodern naturalistic decision making involves constructing decisions making processes through in-depth analysis of discover and social interactions among decision making. Researchers examine the role of discover and social actions in decision making, highlighting the influence of communications and interaction on the decision making process. Review contemporary market information in the tourism and hospitality industries. Marketing is undergoing rapid evolution, particularly in the tourism sectors, where there's a shift towards conceptualizing marketing based on services rather than physical goods. The concept of marketing is changing rapidly, especially in the tourism industry, where there is a trend towards focusing on services rather than tangible products. There are numerous definitions of marketing, but they all emphasize the importance of identifying and meeting customer needs. Uh, as you know, that Kotler says in marketing is defined as a social and managerial process by which individuals and groups obtained what they want through creating and exchanging products and value with others. So at the core of tourism marketing, in the process of identifying and fulfilling consumer needs, this aspect is crucial for understanding and effectively creating to the demands of tourists. Any questions so far, Rani?
No.
Okay, can you see my screen clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. For tourism, a marketing orientation implies that an organization displays four characteristics. Uh, organization prioritize the consumer above all else, guided by through research to understanding needs and preferences. uh, it activity fosters exchange and cultivates strong network and loyalty by recognizing the significance of establishing enduring relationships with customers. The organization embraces both strategic and tactical planning, fostering cultures that encourage innovative, ideas and approaches. It operates with an integrated organizational structures that aligns with its goals of delivering value of customers. So this structure facilitates seamless interactions and transactions between the organizations, customers, and other businesses involved in the tourism ecosystem. Role of information in tourism. Information helps shape the image of destination by providing insight into their attractions, amenities, and cultural offerings. Information enables tourism businesses to analyze their own product and services, as well as those offering by competitors, in terms of pricing, quality, and promotional activities. Tourism organizations use information to plan and execute promotional and selling activities, ensuring effective communications with target audiences. Information adds in managing distributions channel and collaborating with the tour operators to enhance the overall tourist experiences. Information management in tourism involved, systematic processing. Collected information is systematically processed to extract valuable insights. Then creating of information products. Process information is transformed into various information products, such as brochures, websites, and digital contents. Data analysis. Information is analyzed to drive meaningful statistics and facts. Adding decision making processes. Gathering and collecting data in tourism require collaboration among multiple agencies. So this process involves the systematic gathering, collecting, handling, and strong storage of data into organized system to ensure its accessibility and usefulness. So, according to PON 1993, the information systems technology within the tourism and hospitality industry is experiencing rapid growth. Let's in today's market landscape, it's widely believed that hospitality companies must adopt technology to stay competitive, not only against traditional rivals but also against new entrants, leveraging the latest technology advancement as the environment continues to evolve. There's need to develop new distribution model that can adopt and lead the way in leveraging technology effectively. Strategic information management functions is essential to support the business mission of an enterprise. So this function should focus on managing information processes and technology effectively to drive the organization towards its goals. Broadly, computer technology application in the tourism and hospitality industries can categorized into three main areas: operationals, uh, then operationals, then uh, you know uh, within the operations within these application, operationals, guest services, and managements, management information. So these applications focuses on streaming day-to-day operations within hospitality establishment, such as booking management, inventory control, and staff scheduling. So these applications are aimed at enhancing the guest experiences, including online booking system, mobile check-in, out and check, and personalized services delivery. Yesterday, if you remember, we were discussing a TripAdvisor. So these applications provide insight and analytics to support strategic decision making, including financial analysis, revenue management, and market trend forecasting. While the overall functionality of these applications remains, similar across different hospitality organizations, the specific technology use may vary. So, for example, large, city center hotels often utilize, mini computers for their property management system, while micro computers are more commonly employed, elsewhere. Uh, Propose new products and services to meet the needs of tourism and hospitality consumers. In today's, competitive business environment, tourism and hospitality businesses must continuously strive to enhance their competitiveness. So the success of businesses is to large extent reliant on its ability to acquire and effectively utilize adopted information to support management and marketing processes. Information technology plays, a crucial role in the regard by enabling organizations to dynamically manage information, thereby influencing their competitiveness through informed decision marketing. So, IT facilitates the timely and accurate provision of information demanded by customers. In recent years. The decisions of IT in the tourism and hospitality industry has surged at an unprecedented rate, as highlighted by Connolly and Lee 2006 and Mr. Singh's and Kasawana 2005. Examples of new products and services. Here are some, like global distribution systems, central reservation systems, cloud computing, availability of virtual tours on websites, restaurants, vegan menu. Global distribution systems, these systems enables online travel agents to access and book travel services such as flights, hotels, cars, from various suppliers around the world. So central reservation systems, these systems allow hotels and other accommodations provides to manage their inventory and reservations, centrally streamlining the booking process for both guests and staff. Then cloud computing, utilizing cloud computing technology, hospitality businesses can offer innovative services such as providing menu on tablets, allowing guests to conveniently, browse and order foods and beverage from their rooms or dining areas. Virtual tours on websites can now offer virtual tours of hotel attractions and destinations, provide potential visitors with immersive experiences and helping them make more informed decisions about their travel plans. Then specialized menu like vegan or vegetarians menu restaurants are creating a diverse dietary preferences and lifestyles as by offering specialized menus such as vegetarians to accommodate the growing demand for healthcare, healthier and more sustainable dining options. So basically, these examples showcase how advancement in technology and changing customers' preferences have led to the development of new product and services that enhance the overall travel and hospitality experience. Some references here, and that's it for today. Uh, was bit short session. Any questions, any comments, Tulani or anyone, if
Mm,
anyone is there? No. Any questions?
no.
Okay, so our next session will be on Thursday, same time, 4:30, and
Yeah.
then Friday will be our last session, which is assignment discussion, which will be assignment discussion. And thank you very much, Tulani, and everyone who is not there even. So see you next Thursday at 4:30. Okay. So if you have any
Okay.
question, please drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, and have a
Thank
nice evening.
you.
And thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.